One of the most picturesque campuses in all of the country, Oxford, Ohio, Fred C. Yeager Stadium. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the Miami University Redhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Redhawks offense will have the first possession of the game. And to run this offense, it'll be David McComb. He portaled his way here from Kansas. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Redhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Redhawks have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Offense now working in the red zone. On target. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Redhawks in the hurry-up. Quickly complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw again. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
He smashes his way through again. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Huskies offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the ground, it's Christian. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. With the catch, it's Ross. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying play action. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Jumped on top of the pile. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So
He's going for the big play. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Husky. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Huskies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Shows him the stiff arm. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's his 2nd big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Christian. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Run in the red zone, it's Christian. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Maybe a crease. The 40, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got some room, it was over. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Coming out with it, it's Lang. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they got him.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Thanks to grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He breaks a tackle and runs through another one. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. so frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Sends it back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Redhawks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lang. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The UConn offense goes back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The Huskies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Christian. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Under fire, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at UTEP taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the home team engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen.
The Red Hawks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burton. Snowed under by the defense. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. UConn will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Holly Rowe has an update.
Reporting from the Miami University sideline, there have been so many momentum swings here in this game, but right now it is all offense. They have been able to answer here to start the second half, and now they get another opportunity. I can definitely sense the chemistry and energy rising here on the sideline. I'll keep you posted if they're able to keep that going here in the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like,
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Red Hawks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. A shot toward the end zone. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Running inside, it's Christian. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Ross. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Finding some room. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Christian. Jukes his way for more. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to the ground with the running back. That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the 4th quarter,
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense in press coverage. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quick. Touchdown, Huskies! They move on top here in the 4th.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Got it. Still running at the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper under.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Corralled and stopped, and he just picked and weaved and bobbed his way for 5. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Huskies want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Lost a throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch, and he's free. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll go to the air. Big guy smells it. He found some running room and needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Here comes the option. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just...
Touchdown, Huskies! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Miami University sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to...
He's got it along the sideline. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to...
Going deep. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Reynolds. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Motion from the back. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Flips it out to the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The option, the keeper. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Christian. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Sweet cut there. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
they got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.